Really is. And imagine how loud it's going to be with 4 German players on the way. Because they're already pretty lively right now. They've got Nico, Kurz, Pascal, Rupprecht, Gabriel, Clemens and Florian Hempel to come. Treble 20 does not go, so Henderson doesn't get a dart at the bullseye for the leg, and Jim Williams looking at a slightly more manageable ton plus checkout.
One that might have to go though with Henderson on 65. That's a cracking second dart and a cracking third dart as well. No.
Former Euro Tour finalist John Henderson, remember. Got to go back a fair few years. That's a lovely shot from Jim Williams. The last 3 legs he's had a perfect scoring visit, either 180 or that 171. Hendo's got the 1. And if he's going to go down in increments of 1, we're going to be here all night.
Yeah, he finds his range finally. Outside chance for Jim Williams. The bull double 16 is a crowd favourite. Has to go treble 19. He can't tee it up as nicely as he'd like.
2 for tops. There's the 2. But he cannot find the double, and Jim Williams will be disappointed not to have set this up a little better. It might only be 1 at the bull. No, it's 2 at tops. And he makes no mistake. It's another 14 darter from Jim Williams. It is another break of throw as well.
That was Smurf meets Santa Claus. Very unseasonal. Nothing unseasonal about a 180.
Well, he's hit 5 in this game. He's hit him for the last 4 legs running, John Henderson. But this... Oh, he's straight into the 2 and he's going for the 15 again. But he'll have 2 match darts unless John Henderson takes this out. 11 segment. And he's dragged it into the 8 and the chance disappears. And that might be the end for Hendo at the European Darts Open.
I think he wanted to throw that dart himself rather than the board, and then to rub salt into the wounds, he misses the big 13. So Jim Williams for a 6-2 victory, and the chance to face Dave Chisnell on Saturday. Double 10's been good to him, and it continues to be good to him. And Jim Williams kicks off this Friday evening Euro Tour session with a comfortable-ish 6-2 victory. Well, this really would settle him. This would settle him. Tops for Pascal.
120. What's your required 93?
Yeah, I don't know how to describe. I'm going to go with wayward. That's little, kind.
A rush of blood. Little rush of blood. 74 now for Ross. Ooh.
36.
Well, his setup play so far, Ross Smith, hasn't been textbook. Might not matter if Pascal can't take this.
Awkward.
20. Ross, you require 57.
Well, he's got to block this out, Ross, and just do a professional job. Big 17, hard work done, pin the double.
Yeah, shall I say Ross Smith?
That's how you do it.
Ross Smith, excuse me, treated to a big fish. Not on this occasion.
98. Pascal 150.
And Rupprecht treats us to a 150. Not on this occasion. Just to the 13th with 71 left.
Oscar 72.
Well, this would be a hammer blow to Rupprecht's chances.
Well, this would hurt if he hits this.
Yeah, to the 4th leg, Rossman.
And a Nico Kurz fan there. Steady ton would leave the big fish. Might leave baby fish.
140. Pascal, you require 146.
Just adds further pressure onto this 146, which isn't going to go.
96. Ross, you require 130.
It's a nice little clean up. Ross Smith now, believe you me, if he scores 80 points, he will be going for the bullseye. So treble 20 for Bull. Bullseye then for Ross Smith for the match.
Game shot.
Oh, and he's pinned it
Ross Smith
for a win to nil.
Ryan's pushed on with his game and got better and better and better. And I presume, Dan, and rightly so, he'll want to be stamping that bit of authority.
Well, they're both hitting a 180 every leg at the minute. How about a 170 as well? Not going to happen, but he's still looking pretty good. He left himself on 65 and couldn't take it out in the first leg. Will he get another crack? He will. The crowd start chanting Nico Kurz' name. Should be looking at the 13s, I would think, here. Or maybe down the ball.
97. Wow. Ryan, you've got 65.
Funny shot. Oh, hey ho. Tops now for Ryan Meikle for a 2-0 lead.
He's got the
And a second 14 dart leg, Dan Dawson.
Because he loves tops. Because he could be a couple of visits away from being halfway to victory. He looks at it.
He looks very, very focused.
105.
And left himself a possible 2-darter down after 9 darts. Only 9 darts.
Could go to the bullseye here.
90.
Decided to gamble. You see 25 there leads him a 2-dart finish. But he had the marker in the treble 19. You can understand why he stayed there. Well, this is magnificent from Ryan Meikle.
And I look at a leg and I think himself, and as I'm walking back, I think himself, why didn't I switch to 19 or why didn't I switch to 18s?
What you're saying
is so
is,
engrossed in the match.
even the best dart players often don't know what's good for them.
78.
Meikle chips away, but he's had 5 visits on his own throw. This is an opportunity for another break for Nico Kurz. It's going to be 20 segment now. Now it's the bull. Can he pin it? The answer is yes. Tough one to take. But if he plays like this on a regular basis, he's going to be in the conversation. We'll go to the bullseye here. There's treble 20 now leaves tops. And match darts incoming for Ryan Meikle to potentially cap his best ever Euro Tour display.
57. Ryan, you require 40.
Top set for Ryan Meikle to wrap this game up.
And that'll do it. A 6-2 win for Ryan Meikle. Cuts Nico Kurz's campaign short. The Barber through to face Johnny Clayton.
Showcased it in the European Championship in October. He went down to Ross Smith in the semi-finals, who ultimately lifted the title. Pace of what could have been for Dobey, but I'm sure after the Masters triumph, that will be at the back of his mind now. Double 10 for Kuivenhoven to make it 2-1. Not been a great display of doubling so far from Maik. 1 out of 8.
Over to the 18s, cannot find it, so there'll be more chances for Maik Kuivenhoven to get this leg in the back. He's missed 4 darts already. How many more will it take? It's going to take another 2 after that one. And it's going to take double 2 after that one.
8.
And he still can't get it.
Chris, you require 40.
I think bemused was the look on Maik Kuivenhoven's face then.
On the third leg, Chris.
I mean, hopefully he'll have his, well, by the looks of it, he does have his darts and his own suitcase.
Yeah, he was throwing with other players' darts last weekend in Hildesheim because he didn't have his kit. Luggage got lost, so
What was he wearing while he was there? Did he have to
I
borrow
don't think
clothes?
he appeared on the stream, so I'm not sure I actually saw him. But he... Certainly Jamie Hughes, who was in a similar position, had borrowed other people's trousers. He was actually using a shoelace to keep them up at one point. As Dobey looks at tops for 154. And that is a stormer of a finish from Chris Dobey. Now he might get one here for the first time in the match. Oh, he's not going to. And Dobey could wrap up the match and just keep that trend going. Shanghai finish to seal it and set up a second round meeting with Danny Noppert.
Tops now for Chris Dobey. First match start spurned. Kuivenhoven to prolong the tie.
He's getting closer.
20.
He is getting closer to defeat, it turns out.
It never really looked likely, did it? The way that he's been finishing, or not finishing, to be precise. That's precise from Chris Dobey. It is another 6-2 win this evening.
It's not something really either that he can change, because if that's the way he throws, that's the way he throws. Barney sets himself up for a cheeky little 156.
44.
No pressure from Filip Sebesta.
Yeah, I don't think there's another figure, 156, more synonymous with a player. Barney won't be taking it out this time. Yeah, you think 156, you think Raymond van Barneveld. Like you think 121, that's Johnny Clayton. Some players like to make certain numbers their own. Barney looks like he's making this game his own, because he's got to break and throw. Yeah, I mean, it's a mountainous task for Sebesta to win 4 legs on the bounce, but he's giving it a right good go, and that's all he can do. There's absolutely no pressure on him in this game, as Barney was expected to win and win comfortably as well. He still could be comfortable, but Sebesta himself has played well.
Having a little think about it. Double 18.
Oh.
Great finish. Brilliant finish.
Ultimately, the bogey number doesn't matter because Sebesta couldn't score big then.
81.
Well, this has become a bit trickier for Barney. What has Filip got in response?
58.
Oh, that's a slip. He should have gone back upstairs. 2 at double 18. He only needs 2. He had another 3 after. 6-3 the scoreline this time.
25.
Yeah, he's not going to get a lot of change at James Wade playing like this. Wade, he knows now he's got 6 starts at this 1-3-4, which is now going to leave his favourite. Florian, I feel Dan needs to start doing something and start doing something very, very quick.
Working his way into double top. Yeah, and you felt it was inevitable. Of all the...
I think he'd like to get this job done sooner rather than later, Dan.
Well, the rate is going. It's not going to be any sooner than it could possibly be. That's a bit more like it than Florian. Leaves 1-1-8. Well, he's just giving up on
59.
Well, he moved there to try and find the treble 20. Why didn't he try and move back to find the treble 20?
Florian going the correct way for 1-1-8, and it pays dividends. That is his first darts at double in the whole match, and it comes at the end of a 1-1-8 combination. Starting to add, you can look at the state of German darts right now. More and more dangerous players. James Wade remains one of the most dangerous on the planet, as he has been for 2 decades now, and he takes a chunk out of that to leave himself 64 points away from the match. Hempel, does he stay there? No, he's going 2 tops, he's got one of them. Oh, and he's clattered into the marker, not the first one. Need to hit the second one, Florian. That leaves tops. And that leaves Florian Hempel out in round 1. James Wade taking care of business with a very James Wade-like display. This is the emergence of Gabriel Clemens as a top-level player. Not a player with potential, not a good player. One who can really trouble all the very best.
102.
Well, the way this match is going suggests yes to that particular question. Right now, there's very little that Ian White can do in response.
85. Gabriel, you require 40.
Well, 40% of the double so far. Pretty much in keeping. 17 darter, and that is a break of throw. And for the first time in a while, the crowd stopped chanting Gabriel Clemens Ole, only to cheer for him, and they'll probably start up again in a few seconds. Right direction. Now, this could be an important moment, and Gabriel Clemens has fluffed his lines. And it means that Ian White will get a look at 73 to break.
78.
This game could be changing.
73.
Only going to get 1 dart at double top. And Ian White is just a little low, and you can see he wants to ask them to shut up. It's probably not the wise decision to do so, because Gabriel Clemens has just illustrated how loud they can get. Is that what they call the 26 in Germany? The washing machine? Is that what they call it?
I'm familiar with the score myself.
Yes. That might be a bit of new darting terminology that I've learned today.
60.
So, no need to go for the bullseye at the end of this. Ian White looking very good for a breaker throw. Treble 18 or 10. Goes the 18s route, so he'll set it up from here.
45.
Double top has been his go-to double in this match.
And almost finally, there's a bit of comfort for Ian White. That he knows he's got 3 darts to attack.
40.
It's to make it 5-4. And ensure the longest match of the night, which he does.
Ian White.
Well, incredibly, if Ian White holds, we'll go into a last leg decider. Well, it's already been a miserly night for the Germans, and it could be about to get worse.
This is astonishing. Astonishing from Ian White. This is one of the greatest Euro Tour comebacks we have seen.
From 5-2 down, Ian White on a potential 11-darter to win this contest. And what a contest it's been. 2 at double 12. And he's done it. And Ian White has KO'd Gabriel Clemens. The most unlikely looking result from earlier in the game. If your opponent starts to struggle, you could start to struggle, and then it becomes a bit of a slugfest of a match.
80.
Well, he's left himself 160 after 9 here is Gurney. Bunting back on 260, but that's a great first dart.
100. Oh, you're 160.
Well, neck and neck, but Gurney's had 3 fewer darts. Oh, that's lovely. For tops. Oh, and he pins that magnificently.
You require 96.
An 11-darter would be quality.
60.
They've been treated to a fantastic day of darts. Fantastic evening of darts, this crowd has. So it's getting towards the end now, but these guys are still going to want to
38.
do the business, not just for
36.
themselves, but for the crowd as well. It's about getting the win.
You
You see Stephen Bunting pick off. Daryl left stranded behind on 379 at this moment in time. Again, Stephen Bunting punishing.
34.
Yeah, this leg has been a bit of a mismatch, if truth be told.
100. Stephen, you require 47.
Potentially the best leg of the match to finish it off. He wants 2 at double 16.
15.
Well, there's time on his side at least. There's never a good time to miss, but that's more ideal.
59. Stephen, you require 32.
With a chance to face Ryan Searle in round 2 of the European Darts Open. Bunting is far away from the double 16. He likes to stand on that side of the hockey.
24.
All match darts have come and gone for the Bullet.
Daryl will be thinking to himself, why didn't I do this earlier on in the leg? And is this going to be, Dan, what I've spoke about before? One of those 180s that mean absolutely nothing if Stephen Bunting takes this out.
Too little, too late for Daryl Gurney. Stephen Bunting wins a last leg decider.